Welcome to Motivated Results, ladies and gentlemen. So today is a random topic, something I wanted to cover. My girl back there is getting a little crazy. I gotta keep her back because she goes crazy. So, hold on. If you guys have followed me on Instagram, you guys have probably seen tons of pictures of her. More so than me, actually. But that just shows you that this channel isn't about me. And the ideas really aren't for me. Just passing on knowledge, people. I want to show you guys my little bit of OCD. So during this cut, not more so the bulking process, what I ended up doing was being super, hold on. Being super, you stay here. No, you know what? Stay here. So what I ended up doing was tracking everything, almost to an OCD level. Why? Because I wanted to see if there was a benefit in actually tracking things and seeing if I could get down to exactly how many calories I need to burn to lose a pound or whatnot, whatever it was the variable I was trying to lose. So what I'm going to do is show you guys my level of OCD. So I'm going to take you guys to the computer and show you.
So, as I talked about earlier, here is my OCD gone crazy. So, at first, I was tracking all of my workouts and all of my weights, which I stopped doing that right away. Which, in all honesty, quite honestly, is probably what you should be doing. This is when my OCD went a little crazy. So, I thought to myself, is there a way if I track my food intake and my workout calorie burn, can I successfully subtract one, find my deficit per se, and hit it dead on daily? So I managed to compile the data. I tracked everything from the date. This tracks back all the way from January, late January. My weigh-ins, the workout, duration, calorie burn, average heart rate, just because these were the three things that the Nike watch gives you consistently. If I did additional cardio, and then I broke down my actual macros that I use via my FitnessPal, used the multipliers, did all the math, added the totals, got my caloric burn, which it just basically adds up the caloric burns of the day, and then removes the actual food from it, and it gives you subfood, calories essentially. So I did this for a while. I even jotted down my cheat days, my refeed days, shit like that. Things like me being sick. I still track the food. Every once in a while I wouldn't track it. And quite frankly, this is a little OCD. And although it did allow me to track my food, track my numbers down pretty close, and in some days when I would burn a ridiculous amount of calories in a workout, it would be great because then I could bump up my calories for the day and still try to get a decent amount of calories in so that I wouldn't lose too much weight too fast. For example, there's days here where I burn 1,200 calories, 1,000, 700, 800. So it all varies depending on what I was doing, how long I was in the gym, how hard I was working out, or whatnot. And so there's a progressive drop. There's times where I had a hard time, and there's stuff like that. But in all reality, this worked out well. Is this worth it? Probably not, but I'll talk about that a little bit here in a second or two. But this is my OCD, and I wouldn't suggest that people go this far into it. If you're going this far into it and you're getting this hardcore into it, you should probably hire a coach. And quite frankly, that's in all honesty what you should probably be doing if you want to get this OCD about it. So to me, in my opinion, this isn't this serious. This should be an enjoyable process. And if it does get this serious, then you probably have a contest or something you're training for. That's kind of my thought. So let's cut back to the gym.
So as you can see, I got a little crazy on this cut, but I wanted to see if there was really a benefit to that as I talked about. Overall, though, I wouldn't suggest going to that level of OCD because it doesn't really benefit you in the long run. And already the idea of tracking food, tracking macros, tracking your workouts, it's too much. It ends up being a very tedious process for most people. I'm OCD in a way, I guess, so I guess it wasn't a big deal for me. But it ends up being OCD, and it ends up being it ends up being too much to track and makes the process a lot less enjoyable. So I just want to show you guys that, and that's why I purchased the Nike GPS watch and the Polar H7 heart rate monitor, as I reviewed here. There you go. So just something, food for thought. Don't make this a painful process. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the benefits of the process, but also, be aware that to be successful in this type of super anal type of training, you must have a certain level of consistency, whether it's your food or your training or whatever. Just keep that in mind. Food for thought for today, guys, and a little peek into my mind. Any questions, comments, let me know. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.